Hello, I'm your host, Hugo Alejandro Pedrosa. Last time you learned how to resolve misunderstandings. Today you will learn how to tell your boss about problems with office machines or equipment. Let's watch Sonia tell her boss, Mr. Ito, about a problem with an office machine at the TV studio. Watch and listen.
I'm so glad Teddy's doing better. I was so worried about him.
Sonia!
I better go. We'll get together soon. Bye, Ann.
Would you sharpen these pencils for me? It should just take you a couple of minutes.
No problem.
Okay, I'll be back in a little while.
See you soon. I wonder why it isn't working. Stater will get mad. Better than nothing. Finished. We want Miss Day to be very happy.
Sonia, what have you been doing? We need you in the TV studio.
Well, the electric sharpener wasn't working, so I did them all by hand.
You should have told me it wasn't working. You could have used the other one upstairs.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to do.
You should have told me right away.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ito. Mr. Ito, do you mind if we leave a few minutes early for lunch? I have a meeting with the editing supervisor and I want to change into something nicer.
Sure. Go ahead. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Paul Young, and I'll be your teacher today. Let's talk about what we just saw. Who is Sonia talking to on the phone during her break? Right, she's talking to Ann. What job does Mr. Ito want Sonia to do? Yes, to sharpen pencils. What kind of machine is broken? Right, an electric pencil sharpener. Does Sonia tell Mr. Ito what's wrong with the machine right away, or does she try to solve the problem on her own? Yes, she tries to solve the problem on her own. What does Sonia do to solve the problem? Right, she sharpens the pencils by hand. Why is Mr. Ito angry with her? Yes, because she took a long time to do the job by hand when there was another machine she could use. Why didn't Sonia know about the other machine? Right, because she didn't ask. Should Sonia tell Mr. Ito the pencil sharpener is broken right away? Yes, she should. Then Mr. Ito would tell her to use the other machine upstairs. There are many different kinds of machines. and many different things can go wrong with them. Sometimes we think something is wrong with the machine, and it may be another problem. Sometimes what's wrong is we don't know how to use the machine properly. Let's watch Sonia deal with some equipment she has problems with at the television station. What piece of equipment is Sonia trying to use? Does Sonia let her boss know that it's not working right away? Are Sonia and Mr. Ito able to fix the problem? Let's watch and listen.
Yes, this is Mr. Ito. Who's this?
This is Sonia.
How's the tape look?
Something isn't working. The TV monitor doesn't go on, and they checked all the connections.
Oh, this is just great. We just bought that unit last week.
It might be the extension cord. Everything else worked before I used this cord.
Okay, all you need to do is get another extension cord.
Yes, where can I find one?
Look in the cabinet by the door. Do you see the cabinet?
Mm-hmm.
The cord should be in the left on the back.
I've got it. I'll fix this problem right away.
That's what I like to hear. Good job.
Can't believe this. Do I have to call him again?
The one in the cabinet didn't work?
No. I was about to call you when you walked in.
I brought this new cord. It's brand new. Let's try it. That should do it. Don't be embarrassed to ask for help. You did the right thing.
I'm glad. I was so embarrassed.
Okay.
Let's talk about what you just saw. What piece of equipment is Sonia trying to use? Right, a television set. Is the television set working? No, it isn't. Does Sonia tell Mr. Ito the television set isn't working right away? Yes, she does. Does Sonia tell Mr. Ito the problem might be with the extension cord? Yes, she does. What does Mr. Ito suggest Sonia do? Right, try another cord. Does the second cord Sonia uses work? No, it doesn't. Who brings in a third cord? Right, Mr. Ito does. Are Sonia and Mr. Ito able to solve the problem? Yes, they are. Let's see how Mrs. Lopez deals with a similar problem at the hospital. Is her supervisor happy with the way Mrs. Lopez deals with the problem? What piece of equipment isn't working? Why didn't Mrs. Lopez report the problem to her supervisor? Let's watch and listen.
Mrs. Lopez.
120/80. Very good, Mr. Mendoza.
Miss Lopez, what are you doing?
I'm taking his blood pressure and his temperature.
Do you know how many patients we have out there?
I don't know how many. I know we've been very busy.
Why aren't you using the electrical unit? It's much faster.
Because it's broken.
Broken. Well, It is broken. Why didn't you tell me so I could have it fixed?
Well, it broke a little while ago, and I didn't tell you because I thought you'd be angry.
Why would I be angry?
Well, sometimes you get very upset when things break. For example, that chair that broke last week.
That's because I was sitting in it. Normal. Mrs. Lopez, in the future, tell me as soon as possible when something breaks so I can have it fixed, especially the equipment we use with the patients.
All right, okay, I'll let you know right away next time.
Good. Because our patients deserve the very best.
When you first see her, what is Mrs. Lopez trying to do? Right, take a patient's temperature. Does the electronic thermometer she's using work? No, it doesn't. What does Mrs. Lopez do? Right, she uses a regular thermometer. Who comes into the room? Yes, Mrs. Lopez's supervisor. What does the supervisor ask Mrs. Lopez? Right. Why isn't she using the electronic thermometer? What does Mrs. Lopez tell her? The electronic thermometer is broken. Is the supervisor happy that Mrs. Lopez didn't report the problem to her earlier? No, she isn't. Why didn't Mrs. Lopez tell her supervisor earlier? Yes, she thought her supervisor would be angry. What does the supervisor tell Mrs. Lopez to do when there is broken equipment in the future? Yes, to tell her as soon as possible so she can get it fixed. Let's watch one more. Tashomi has a problem with a piece of equipment at the restaurant. What piece of equipment needs to be fixed? Does Tashomi tell Mr. Reynolds when the problem first happened? Who goes to buy another wheel? Watch and listen.
Mr. Reynolds, I'm glad to see you. Look, one of the wheels is broken. It leaves marks on the floor. Maybe we should replace it.
Sometimes I think we should replace you. You really should have told me about this earlier.
I tried to fix it a few times. I only realized it was broken now. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. No, don't move that. I'll go buy a new wheel at the hardware store.
No, I can go to the store. You need to stay here.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. I'll take care of it.
He's really going to work out.
What piece of equipment is broken? Right, the bucket. Did Tashomi tell Mr. Reynolds about the problem when it first happened? No, he didn't. What did Tashomi do about the problem? Right, he fixed it a few times. Did Mr. Reynolds want Tashomi to tell him about the problem when it first happened? Yes, he did. Does the bucket need a new wheel? Yes, it does. Who's going to get the new wheel? Right, Tashomi is. Does Mr. Reynolds like Tashomi? Yes, he does. You're going to practice reporting different problems with machines and equipment. Watch our friends report these problems to their bosses. After they report a problem, you will have time to repeat it. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button. Let's watch and listen.
The electric pencil sharpener isn't working. What should I do?
You can use the other one upstairs. I'll get this one fixed. Thanks for telling me about the problem right away.
Hello, I wanted to report a problem with my computer. It isn't working right.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll call the computer repair person to fix it immediately.
The electronic thermometer is broken again, and I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you for telling me. I'll get right on it.
Okay.
Something's wrong with the flour refrigerator. It won't go on and the flowers are dying.
I'm glad you told me. We can't afford to lose all those flowers. I'll call the repairman immediately.
The phones aren't working. I can't dial out.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll send someone to call the phone company.
The lights aren't turning on. Something's wrong.
I'll call someone to fix it.
Very good. Now we're going to practice repeating other equipment problems. After you hear our friends tell about an equipment problem, you will have time to repeat it.
There is a short in the waffle iron. It's very dangerous. I almost got an electric shock.
The cash register won't open. What should I do?
The typewriter is jammed. I can't get it to work.
The smog testing device is broken. Who do we call to get it fixed?
My computer won't turn on. Can you check it for me?
There's a leak in the oxygen tube. What's the best way to fix it?
That was very good. Now you will have a chance to report problems directly to a boss. You will see a picture of a broken object. It is up to you to tell him what object is broken. Watch an example.
Excuse me, boss, but the typewriter's broken. I wanted to tell you right away.
Now you try it. Remember to tell the boss what object is broken. That was very good. Remember, if you need more practice, Rewind the tape and repeat the exercises. Sonia works with a lot of different equipment. Sometimes problems with machines are small and we can easily fix them. Other times problems are big and we need to have experts fix the problem. Let's watch Sonia. She's having some problems with a copy machine. What does she do? Is there a problem she can fix? Is there a problem she shouldn't try to fix? Does she tell her boss, Mr. Ito? Let's watch and listen.
It's fixed.
How are you doing? Are you almost finished?
Yeah, I'll be finished in just a little while.
Okay, I'll be back. Sonia?
What should I do?
What are you doing?
What machine is Sonia having problems with? Yes, the copy machine. Was there a small problem that Sonia was able to fix? Yes, there was. She fixed the catch tray. When the machine had a major problem, did Sonia try to fix it? Yes, she did. Should Sonia try to fix the major problem on her own? No, she shouldn't. Did Sonia tell Mr. Ito about the problem? No, she didn't. Is Mr. Ito happy that Sonia didn't tell him about the problem? No, he isn't. Sometimes, when we're at work, a machine will break, and we can't fix it. Sonia repaired the loose paper tray, but she couldn't repair the machine when it jammed and overheated. Sonia didn't tell her boss right away, and now her boss is very angry. Rewind the tape and watch this scene again. Afterwards, write your answers to the following questions on your worksheet or on a piece of paper. What could Sonia do differently? And what would you do if you were Sonia?
Thank you for taking the time to study with us. Let's review. Today, you learned how to tell your boss about problems with office machines or equipment. Next time, you will learn how to ask and give assistance on the job. Until then, keep putting English to work.